Students from all across the Central Valley have a chance to win some great prizes and show off their creativity. Plus, they even get a chance to walk a red carpet. The annual Slick Rock Student Film Festival is now accepting submissions. And here to tell us all about it from the Tulare County Office of Education is Kathleen Green-Martins and Slick Rock winner Ryan Kish from Buchanan High School. Welcome.
Thank you.
Kathleen, tell us about Slick Rock. It comes around every year. It's hard to believe it's already happening for 2018. Tell us about the ins and outs of this film festival for students.
Slick Rock Student Film Festival is actually the largest film festival in the Central Valley. We are a film festival that is open to middle school and high school students, ranging from Merced County all the way down to Kern County. So it's a pretty big geographical area. Students have up to 20 categories to submit in. Some of those categories include public service announcements, documentaries, blockbuster, music videos, as well as animation. And then we have some sponsored categories. This year, a brand new category is our tobacco control PSA, where students can create PSAs on anti-smoking or e-cigarettes, which is a new thing coming out, and what are some prevention efforts and healthy choices around that.
Do you find that students who create messages for their peers in their age group have a more effective way of communicating those messages?
Most definitely. Engaging the students and giving them a platform to really use their artistic skills gives that lens to, how to really connect with that age, because what we're trying to do is give prevention efforts. And if we can intervene before students start beginning to either use alcohol, drugs, or give a different perspective to bullying, anti-bullying, it's a big thing on campuses. And one of the big parts about our Student Film Festival is the suicide prevention awareness and providing hope and letting kids know that, there's some other sources out there, and just another way and another aspect of really engaging their 21st century skills that they're learning at school.
And the students don't have to be film experts or film students, right? I mean, a lot of it has to do with, well, of course, everybody has a cell phone now and they can become a filmmaker.
Yes, we actually have seen students who have submitted films in using just their basic iPhone and then iMovie. They've done very well. You do not have to be in a film class to participate. It's open to any student. They just need to have a campus adult advisor who goes over the restrictions and rules, and the website is accessible to any student who's in middle school through high school.
So speaking of using those tools, Ryan, you were a Best of Show winner last year.
Yes, myself, as well as Grace Kane, Sergio Chavez, and Ray Biocco, those three have all since graduated. I'm still the only one left here in Fresno. Last year we had an original music video that was written by Grace, a member of the group. Sergio Chavez was sort of our main lead on that, the director, if you will. And it took us probably about a month to put together, all the way from the pre-production stages to the post-production stages, making small changes and just making sure every aspect of it was perfect and ready to go.
Well, let's take a look at that video right now.
Hold my hand, I'll go anywhere with you. Hold my heart so gentle I can do. Hold my face, stare into eyes so blue. I'd go anywhere, I'd go anywhere.
How did you shoot this, Ryan? What tools did you use? And the production value is so impressive. It looks professional.
So we're very lucky at Buchanan High School to have such a fantastic video program. We have great support from the Clovis Unified School District to provide us with just these awesome tools and awesome cameras that we get to use on a daily basis. Our advisor at Buchanan, Mr. Daniel Pierce, who spent some time down in Hollywood and then came back up here to raise his kids, and thankfully he's here to help us. So he's there to guide us along the way, but once we get out there on the shoe, we're kind of on our own, using what we've learned in the class and applying those things when we're out there.
Yeah. And Kathleen, it really sparks our creativity in storytelling and in videography, in production value. It's really kind of an all-encompassing project.
We've been told a lot from parents that have come up to us after the event and said, thank you for providing a platform. And it really isn't due to the sponsorship through the Tulare-Kings County Suicide Prevention Task Force, who has been one of our biggest sponsors and cheerleaders around this film festival and ensuring that these kids have this opportunity to really express that you don't have to be the athletic, you don't have to be the academic student, you just have to be creative. And we know that our kids have this natural tendency to be creative, connect, and really engage the audience. So we are very fortunate, and with our commitment from our county superintendent, it's just been a great relationship that we've had a lot of positive outcomes.
And how can students who are interested in entering this year, how can they go about doing that?
Students that are interested or instructors who may be viewing this can actually go to our website, and we have all the categories listed along with the rules and the scoring guide, so students know exactly what to expect when they get their films put together. Or they can contact our office at Tulare County Office of Education in the Choices Prevention Programs, and we'd be happy to connect them with some resources, provide them anything that they may need to have a better opportunity, because our biggest thing is really the outreach component.
It seems to me too, students these days, as I sound old, students these days have just this innate ability to express themselves through video. And because we're such a digital world now, they're just instantly plugged in and they kind of know how to do this.
Many of our sponsors, as well as what we have found through our categories, is that working with students, even middle school, they have a great connection to our society. And the message really reverberates out there. And what we've seen is some of these videos have been used in the actual local production, and they've been used on airtime, which we had Minaret's advertisement being used. That was one of the films from last year. And then we've also had films be used by our partners just to educate our community. And so they do have an innate way of really communicating and connecting with that, the community at large.
Yeah, definitely a springboard. Kathleen, Ryan, thank you so much for joining us for
you.
Valley
Thank you.
Focus and the Slick Rock Film Festival. Middle school and high school students, again, can enter the Slick Rock Student Film Festival. The deadline to enter is March 9th. And if you missed the website, go to tcoe.org/slickrock for all the details on how to enter. And we have a link at our website, abc30.com. Search for Valley Focus, and the honorees get to walk the red carpet as well in a lavish and glamorous ceremony. So check that out.